Manchester United will be hosting Arsenal at the famous Old Trafford Stadium, and this is the second leg of the season 2023-2024, and Mikel Arteta is eyeing his first title as an Arsenal tactician, and he'll be up against Eric Ten Hag, a match which promises a lot of fireworks at Old Trafford Stadium. Remember that Arsenal is currently leading the goal summit chart in the English Premier League, having amassed a total of 83 points. And this season, Arsenal has only managed to lose 5 games only, compared to Manchester City, which is Manchester United rather, which is a very big difference compared to Manchester United. And Manchester United are currently on the 8th position on the log this season, and they've lost a record 13 times this season, a feat which Manchester United has never achieved in their history under Eric Ten Hag. And it has not been all rosy for Eric Ten Hag at Old Trafford, because so far he has not managed to really bring the Manchester United team together, and there is a lot of speculation going around, especially in the dressing room, that Eric Ten Hag has lost the dressing room so far, and the results are not good on his side, if the results are anything to go by. And it's going to be one hell of a cracker of a match between these two great sides. And remember that in the first leg, Arsenal managed to defeat Manchester United by 3-1, the match which was played at the Emirates Stadium. That was in the first leg of this competition, and this is the second leg, and Eric Ten Hag is hoping to improve matters faster, because what is really happening at Manchester United this season is not something really to write home about. And Arsenal are eyeing their title, and Manchester City is behind their neck. And if Arsenal does make the mistake of not coming outside Old Trafford with 3 maximum points, then Manchester City will have an edge, as the Premier League is coming down to a close this season, and Arteta will be going all out to try and get the 3 points so that he can keep on the pressure against Manchester City this season. And one particular player that has been really a surprise player for Arsenal this season has to be Kai Havertz, who recently signed from Chelsea, and already he has double figures this season, having scored over 10 goals this season, a feat which was very rare for him to achieve last season when he was at Chelsea. And on the other hand, we've seen that the very young season with his man of the match performances. I'm talking about Kobe Mainoo, who has just managed to get his first call-up for England, and the boy is really doing wonders for Manchester this season round. Now let's go and look at the formation that both tacticians are likely to adapt, and we've seen that Mikel Arteta this season has managed to tinker a bit with the kind of play that he has been using. Sometimes you see him applying a 4-3-3 kind of formation, and sometimes a rather defensive approach in 4-5-1. And Eric Ten Hag on the other side has really managed to maintain his tactics right, and he has not really tinkered with his formation, and most of the time he has managed to use a 4-5-1 kind of formation, which is rather defensive compared to Mikel Arteta, which is an attacking brand of football. The likes of Declan Rice and the likes of Martin Odegaard, the skipper, and of course in that heart of defense they have Saliba, who has been rock solid throughout this season for Arsenal, not forgetting the speedy winger in the name of Bukayo Saka, who has really been delivering for Arsenal this season. And another player that has been surprise player this season has to be Trossard, Alessandro Trossard, who joined Arsenal from Brighton, has really set the ground running this season, and he has been a marvel to watch, putting in man of the match performances for Arsenal in most of the matches. Now let's go and look at Manchester United. Does Manchester United really have players who have managed to help Manchester this season? This season round, there has not been much to write home about, because the likes of Rashford has not really come to the party this season, and he has faced so much criticism from different quarters of the media, the fans, and the people who love football. And the potential that Rashford has, then it's something that if he really works on it, then it can be something that can really take him really far. And that has not happened this season, and he has faced on-field issues so much this season. And Erik ten Hag will be hoping that Rashford gets his form back quickly before they face Arsenal, because word on the street has it that if Erik ten Hag does not go all the way and win this crucial match against Arsenal, I think that next season he won't be there. But many are still rooting for him to make his house in order before they face Arsenal. Remember that it has really taken a long time before Arsenal defeated Manchester United twice in a season, and going by the form that Arsenal currently has this season, I think it's going to happen, and I think that Arsenal has a very bigger chance of defeating Manchester United this season. It will be something that Mikel Arteta has taken for about 2 years to achieve the feat, and Arteta has really managed to bring this Arsenal setup really well, acquiring the likes of Declan Rice, who has really managed to settle quickly in that Arsenal setup. And Erik ten Hag, on the other hand, has the likes of Garnacho, the likes of Amad Diallo, and of course their leading top scorer that is Bruno Fernandes, and the likes of Højlund. And we do hope that if Manchester United at all is going to defeat Arsenal, then the likes of Bruno Fernandes, who is the skipper, has to come to the party, and he has to deliver those crucial passes that are going to give trouble to that Arsenal defense, which also include the likes of Magalhães. This is a Brazilian international who has really managed to cement his place in that Arsenal heart of defense this season. And the likes of Casemiro are also going to try and prove a point, because coming this month, Arsenal is coming as the most informed team compared to Manchester United, because the reverse fixtures that Manchester United and Arsenal play this weekend and last weekend, we saw that Manchester United managed to lose at the Selhurst Park against Crystal Palace, and it was a 4-0 campaign against Crystal Palace, which was a very bad result for Manchester United. And on the other side, we saw that Arsenal managed to dispatch Bournemouth by 3-0, which was a very convincing win for Mikel Arteta in the title race for the English Premier League season 2023-2024. Coming this match, we have to see if Manchester United will be able to try and tame the Arsenal attack, which consists of the likes of Alessandro Trossard and the likes of Bukayo Saka, and of course Martinelli, who has not really done well this season. And it will be a midfield battle with the likes of Partey, who is making a comeback into that Arsenal setup, against the likes of Casemiro, McTominay, and of course the young lad in the name of Maino. Bruno Fernandes, of course, is going to try and deliver the goods for Manchester United, and he has managed to deliver those assists this season, because so far he's not really doing badly in terms of assists and his general play. But one major concern also for Manchester United will be in that defense, because the likes of Varane and the likes of Lisandro Martinez Licha are likely to miss this match, and also Luke Shaw is a doubt to face Arsenal at Old Trafford Stadium. And Manchester United has had worst record this season with over 60 different injuries, the team which has had so many injured players this season, which is not really good for Manchester United coming to face Arsenal in this very crucial match. Well, let's hope for the best, and let's see which team will want it more, because Arsenal title ambitions are still on. Remember that Manchester City is breathing fire on their neck, considering that Arsenal has played one match more compared to Manchester City. So in sense, Manchester City has a match in hand, which is an advantage to them against Arsenal. And of course, it's going to be a very good match because Arsenal is an attacking team and Manchester United also likes attacking in intervals and hitting on those counter attacks, and it will be two brand of football because Arsenal like playing those short passes in small pockets of space and then trying to overload one side of the pitch, then try to hit on longer balls, trying to find the likes of Alessandro Trossard and of course Bukayo Saka. And Manchester United this season has not been really compact as compared to last season, even though Erik ten Hag has managed to do a very good job this season by Manchester United reaching their second consecutive FA Cup final in a match which will be facing Manchester City this month. Well, let's wait and see what will really unfold, and let's make the best team win this match. But as for me, I think it's going to be a match that is going to have so many goals because Arsenal has been hitting over 3 and above goals this season. Well, let's wait and see what will happen. I've been your host, Mauro Collins. Let's do this again next time when we do meet.